All right, you guys saw the thumbnail. We have Alperen Şengün on the show today, so you definitely want to stay tuned for this interview. Have a lot of fun questions to ask him. This is going to be our best episode yet. I already know, so stay tuned. Like I said, you don't want to miss it.
All right, and welcome back to a very, very special episode of the Bradeaux Will Show. As you guys saw, as Brad said, we got Alperen Şengün in the building. Before we jump into this amazing interview we got lined up, quickly shout out myself. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Bias Houston, and I'll quickly shout out the Bradeaux and Will page on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and of course YouTube. You guys have been showing us a lot of love on those platforms, so continue to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll pass it off to Brad.
I'll keep this quick. Where you guys can find me at is at Bradeaux NBA on Instagram and Twitter. Sometimes TikTok, but I got you guys on Rockets highlights, news, updates. Y'all want to tap into my page. But enough about that. That's not important. We got our man Alp on the show today. If y'all don't know, y'all should know by now. Alperen Şengün, Turkish prodigy, Turkish MVP at 18, came over to the Rockets with pick 16, and he's been putting on a show ever since. So, Alp, man, yeah, man, we happy to have you. You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Just chilling in the house. Nothing else with family. Everything is good. What you guys doing?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
We're excited to have you.
Yeah. So we're gonna start it off. We wanted to ask you, how your off season's been. We saw you've been in Turkey. We saw you. We've been in Vegas Summer League. Even in LA right now. So how's your summer been?
Man, I literally doing great summer, off season right now. I didn't take that much break after season, just 1.5 week, 1 week, something like that. And then I have training coach in Turkey. I used to work before NBA. He was my coach when I was junior. And then I bring one basketball coach from Serbia. I love Serbian peoples because so much discipline or something, And then we used to work together with him also when I was playing in Beşiktaş. He was our coach. He wasn't in the head coach, but he was assistant coach. But he's the individual coach in the same time. So I love what he do, what his workout. So I work out with him kind of 2 months, and then came to Houston first. After that, June 10th or something, and then we work with the teams a little bit, 2 weeks, all the young players before they drafted, and then it's everyone see each other, Jalen, Josh, everyone was there, and then we did great couple weeks practice together. And I was planning science winter, in February, January. I was thinking where I should go in summer, for camp, because I know this year is gonna be important for us and for me, especially. And I knew it's gonna be it's need to be big summer for me, And then my agency was telling me P3 is really nice, you should go. And then actually a lot of places like LA, Miami, they have individual practice, But I didn't want to go LA to Miami because if you go LA Miami, you can go dinner, you can go out everywhere, every night if you want. And then I wanted some chill place, like Santa Barbara. They said a village, is a mountain, a chill city. That's why I picked here. And then it's so perfect for me, everything right now. And then I bring my family from Turkey, all of them, and then they're all with me right now. I'm practicing, they're cooking for me, they're helping me, I've been here, I'm gonna be here in 1.5 months, so it's gonna be perfect summer for me. So I'm already doing all the stuff here. I feel like growing up, everything's perfect for me. Everything is perfect for me right now.
That's good. That's great to hear. That's great to hear.
Yeah. We gotta ask, man, because this has been one of the biggest questions revolving around you with Rockets fans right now. You came out and said that you grew this summer. So now we got to set the record straight. How tall are you right now?
I think I'm right now 6'11". Like TyTy is like saying 6, 7 feet, but like maybe with the shoes, yeah, but without shoes, like I think I'm 6'11" or something. But when I came to NBA, like I was 6'9", and then after 1 year, they were telling me same thing, like you grow up, and then we matched me again, and I was 6'10". Now like I'm like kind of 6'11". And with the shoes problem look like big, and then maybe like when I came back to Houston, they didn't see me for a while, and I don't know, they forget like how tall I was probably, and like Terry was getting crazy, but like he went crazy, like you're tall, but I think I grew up a little bit, but I don't think I'm 7 foot without shoes.
There you
Wow,
go.
6'11" is still crazy though.
Yeah,
That's
6'11" is not
6'11"
bad.
is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a good growth.
you doing like we doing all the games in a year, and then when I'm taking a break, like my legs, my bones, like, I think that's why like my body is feeling good. I think that's why maybe I'm growing up every summer.
There
Couple
you
of
go.
centimeters, right?
Well, I have to say this. When the offseason began, you said you wanted to work on your body, your footwork,
Yeah.
and your shooting as well. So,
Yeah.
what would you say has improved the most, in your opinion, this offseason since you've been training?
I'm like much more better than for like my shape, like much more better than last year right now. And I'm shooting well also because my Serbian coach was like kind of like shooting coach. Like, he was like teaching me how I like like we work on a lot like mood, like with dribble, shoot, like over dribble, pull up, everything. So I can say like I mostly work right now about over my shoot, and then like about my legs generally, because like I know I need to move better. uh right now I can say this: I improve my leg, my footwork, legs, and then my shoots, I can say.
What's up? That's good. That's good.
Yeah,
That's
it's
good.
good.
Yeah. And then, this offseason, one of the biggest news for the Houston Rockets was that Coach Ime Udoka was hired to take over
Yeah.
the head coaching job for the Rockets. So what are, your initial thoughts on Coach Udoka, and what are those first conversations with him been like?
Like it was a great moment, like because like but when I was in Turkey, like we knew it's someone is coming, but we didn't know. And then when we learned, we were like happy, like my agency, like they were telling me he's a like tough guy, like it's for you guys. But I was so excited when I came to Houston. We went to dinner, like it was a great dinner. Like he just so friendly with us, and then like we like him a lot. Like he working with us, and like we are so excited to play right now with him. Like except for next year, so it will be so much fun, I think.
That's good. That's good. And then, as we both know, the Rockets have two new rookies coming in, Thompson
Yeah,
and Cam. You just
yeah,
saw them play, front row. Yeah, front row seats to
they
watch
they're
teammates
good.
play.
They're really
Yeah,
good. They like
yeah,
we like I think like we have like so good like team in summer league right now, and they're like so connected to each other, and I like them a lot. They like and like athletic, which I like. I can pass. I can like like a KJ. We can match. I like them a lot. Then they are like really good people. Like you can understand they're really nice. Like talking good. Like you know you know what I mean. Like they're good. I like them a lot.
that's good. And then on the court, you're a great playmaker, as we all know. How do you think you can help them on the court when you're on the court with, Almond and Cam?
Like I like in a man, like he don't even like think score first, like like he like thinking pass first, like how I can find my teammates to send great things for us, like, and then he will be play point guard like next year, and then he's doing great defense. He's like really very like he is really quick in defense. His legs, And Cam Whitmore is like, I think it's gonna be like, like KJ, me. I think he's very athletic also, and he's shooter, and he does really good defense also. So I think like, it will be good to play with them, because like a man like that's like he's really like an oversized for like point guard, can I say? Like, he's like tall and athletic, and then thinking like pass and then play for teammates, I think this will be great, like, which is I do, like, for a team. I think it will be great next year. And then we have a lot of good players right now.
That's a good
And
answer.
speaking of good players in summer league, your teammate Jabari Smith is just went nuclear these last his last 2 games in summer league. So what were your thoughts on him going out there? I think the guy was on track to win like summer league MVP if he played the full summer league. So what were your thoughts on Jabari
For
Smith?
sure. Jabari was cooking, bro. Like, he was like, I was there in 2 games. He was really cooking. Like, he have like big confidence right now. He like trusting himself, he like playing with the big confidence right now, and that's which is great, and he finished the season really good last year, and like he learning, bro. He's like, so young, and then he loved to learn. Like, he literally like screaming, I want to learn, like, I want to fight, and which is we like, and which is we need for the team, and then we were playing like before the summer league. We were playing every day 1-on-1, like Jabari, me, Tari. When I came Houston after Turkey, we were playing 1-on-1 every after practice, and Jabari never saying no. I'm like, tell him, let's play. Jabari, let's do it. Like, Tari same also. We were playing a lot, and then he's cooking right now. I'm so happy for him.
Who won the 1-on-1s? We got to know who was winning when y'all played 1-on-1.
I was winning. Jabari was winning. Like, we were winning. Everyone was winning. Like,
Okay.
yeah. It's like not all the time one guy. We were winning. Like, all of us.
There you go. Well, we got to ask you. I mean, obviously the Rockets had a lot of new guys come in, but they also had a lot of players leave. We got KJ Martin, he's gone now. Josh Christopher, he's gone. TyTy
Yeah.
Washington. Everybody. The Rockets are shipping out people. KJ Martin. How are you feeling about? What emotions are you feeling with those
And
Rockets players?
of course that make me sad, because like, when I came to NBA, they were in my team, and like we grew up together, we learned together, like we did like what we did together, like we learned together. So of course I was so sad when I saw they left, and like we were talking, like we were in the connected there every time, Of course that's a make me sad, but that's the NBA, man. So just like we need to be ready for everything. We don't know what's gonna happen another day. So I wish they're gonna play. I hope they're gonna do like they're gonna learn. They're gonna grow up more, and then they're gonna be really good player in this league. I hope. And they're already good players. They're just gonna need to learn. We all need to learn more, And then I'm gonna be happy when I see this.
There you go.
Yeah. And then, we talked about the guys who had to leave to make room for the new guys. Most notably Fred VanVleet just signed, Dillon Brooks just signed. So, what were your initial reactions to those guys coming to the Rockets? And, what are your conversations with those 2 guys been like so far?
We met in Vegas, like Dillon, Fred, like Zach. We went all of them in the Vegas. They're really good peoples. Like they're really good. Like Fred, like a good leader. Like you can understand already, because like generally in your team, point guard need to be like lead, like teach, And Fred can do this. I think Fred can do this for us. I think I already feeling. And then he's like texting everyone since he came, like he signed with Houston. Like he's such a good play, like he's such a good guy and helping us. I hope he's gonna teach us a lot of things. He got championship, he got a lot of experience in this league. So I think he gonna love to like teach us things, And which is we need some veteran players in the locker room, in the like court. So which is gonna be like it's gonna be good for us. I think they all these new players.
Yeah, I'll say this. I'm excited
We-
for you guys, veterans. Fred, I think is going to be a really good leader for you guys, as you mentioned. And Dylan
Yeah,
Brooks is going to bring grit, so you
yeah.
guys, I'm excited to see what it looks like. But, as for a
Me-
guy you played with for the last 2 seasons, a guy you're very familiar with, Jalen Green, you guys
yeah,
have gotten a lot better over the past 2 years. If you
yeah.
go back and watch the film, y'all have good chemistry, whether you're giving him the ball or he's giving you the ball. So what are your thoughts on how y'all have grown together since y'all been together?
Like that's the point, like first year when we were playing together, we didn't play that much together because like I was second five, they were like playing first five. But like by like we learn a lot of things, like we grow up together because like Jalen helped me, I helped Jalen a lot. And like we learned together. You like I remember now first year like all like summer league, other things. We didn't know each other then, like we didn't know what's he gonna do, what I'm gonna do, like. But now we see like we do a lot of things together. We know each other. He knows what I'm gonna do. I know what he gonna do. Like we grew up together, and then we ready to play like for next year, like in future. So like we can't wait to play like next year, and then we're so ready for this. We all working so hard right now, and like I think it will be so good for us next year.
Yeah.
I think you kind of you lobbed the very next question I have for you, which is just like, what are you guys' expectations for next season? There have been a lot of guys who say, okay, the play-in should be the next step, the playoff should be the next step. Is it just continuing to get better every single day? What are your expectations and goals for the Rockets next season?
Like, bro, this league is not easy. Like, whoever like playing with you, whoever like came, whoever like gone. Like this league is hardest league in the world. And we're gonna do what we have to do. We're gonna fight like end of every game. And we will see. We wanna play playoff for sure, like play in playoff. We have like good team, but still I'm saying this league is not easy. But we're gonna do what we can do, and then we're gonna work hard. Like we need to learn all things, but we learned a lot of things in this 2 year, and we couldn't do anything. We were just like losing, especially. But we are learning in the same time. And this year is gonna be, everyone knows it's gonna be so important year for us. So, and like everything is so good right now, coaching staff, coaches, like everything is so like serious right now. Everyone ready to win. Like, literally I can't wait to play next year. But it will be great, I think. But I can't say anything. But we're gonna do as much we can hard, like as much we can do. Play hard, and let's, yeah, like we need to do playoff, like, or playing. We know this, so we're gonna fight for this all year next year.
That's good. And the last question we have for you today, kind of on the
Yes, sir.
same, kind of on the same wavelength. For yourself individually, what would you say your personal goal is for yourself to grow on the court next season?
Next season, you said?
Yeah, this upcoming season. Yeah.
Uh, I wanna be better defensive player next year. I think like I'm not. I don't think I'm like really like I'm really really bad in defense, but just like it was hard to do like pick and roll defense for me, But like pick and roll defense or like normal defense, not like just one person job, like all team job. So like everyone needs to help each other, like in offense, in defense. We need to like be together, and then we couldn't do this last year that much, and it was like hard, like it was hard for me, it was hard for team, like we were losing, we were like losing our like focus, everything. Like we winning one game, another game is like bad game. It was hard, and I want to be like do better defense player in the team and help my old teammates do better job. And then I want to do more shots in three. Like I'm working on it a lot right now. So that's my goal right now. Like just help my teammates, and then I think it will be everything will become with this. like when team is good, when you are good, helping your teammates. And I want to be great teammates, like learn with them. Like I can teach them what I know. So I want to be great teammates, and then like I know it's gonna be so important year for me, so I'm ready for it. And just all I can say, defense and shoot, and like fight for my teammates and fight for my team.
Yeah, no, that's a great answer. Again, I
Yeah,
think you guys are
first
gonna
year.
yeah,
My
y'all are gonna be.
English getting good, huh?
Yeah, it's really good.
It is. I had interviewed you back in, I think it was January. It was good then, but your English has gotten a
It
lot.
was okay. It was like someone next to me was explaining me what you're saying, but you know, right now I don't have to. Like I didn't have to like someone next to me last year, but bro, like after the games it's hard to understand them. Like what they're saying is like that's why I need someone next to me. And then he's like that guy is like from Turkey OG, he's like my brother. And like, I learn English, and like right now I feel like much more comfortable about that, you know. Like I can say we can do podcasts like everything right now, but like, 1 years ago maybe I couldn't say that, like, so could
Yeah,
improve for my English also.
yeah. Everything's improving for you on the court, and definitely English wise. So,
That actually, led me to the final question I got for you. You talk about your idol being Nikola Jokic, and that's somebody who just won the NBA championship, just won Finals MVP. Do you look at that, and does that kind of like encourage you as someone who you modeled your game after him to see him see that much success in the NBA?
Yeah, like I was really happy he won the championship. Like, he's my idol. Since I came here, like I was in Turkey, I was watching him. And like how I can that's not my goal also. I want to be championship. Like, when I was in Turkey, when I was in junior, it was all time, it was my goal, championship, like is the winner. And he got in 7 8 years his championship, and then he worked so hard for this. Like I do same thing, and I'm learning a lot of things like from him, from watching him, from like watching big players in NBA. So I know we're gonna get this championship one day with Houston Rockets, and I can wait for that day. It will be like great. We're like living for this, like we playing for this, like playing this basketball for this. I think that day will become, so I can wait for that day.
I'll say this: Will and I were born after the Rockets won their 2 championships back to back in '94
Oh,
and '90.
really?
So we can't wait either. We both can't wait to see the Rockets win.
I know, man.
Because it'll be
I
my
know,
first.
same thing. You guys big, huge Houston Rockets fans. I love what you guys doing also. Like you guys working hard also. You guys following everything. I love what you guys doing. Because actually, I'm not doing podcasts with like I literally didn't do with anyone yet. Just Turkey, but in America, like first time with you guys.
I
Appreciate that, man.
I felt like I should ask. I asked you. I was like, he's not going to respond, but you responded, so I appreciate you.
Yeah, I did. I asked my agency also, and then like, you think it will go okay? They said, up to you if you know them. I said, yeah, I know them. It will be great for me to talk with them. Love you guys. What you guys doing in the social media? Do you think, guys?
We appreciate that for real.
Yeah, we appreciate you. Last thing
Thank you for this.
Yeah. That's the last thing we were gonna say. We thank you so much for joining the show.
Of course.
Again, y'all can find me at Bradeaux NBA on Instagram and Twitter. And as for Will,
you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Bias Houston. Like I said, shout out the Bradeaux and Will page on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. And thank you guys for listening. Thank you, Şengün, for pulling up and grace us with your time. And, always make sure you tune in because you never know when your favorite player might be on the Bradeaux and Will show. So, as always, thank you guys for listening, and we will see you guys next time.